Parent guilt. How to stop feeling like you're failing at everything, even when you're not. Hey there, fellow parent warriors. If you've ever found yourself lying awake at 2 a.m., mentally replaying every time you snapped at your kid, forgot to pack their soccer cleats, or served cereal for dinner again, raise your hand. Yeah, I see you. And guess what? You're not alone. Today, we're tackling the silent thief of parental joy, guilt. And by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to kick it to the curb. Let's go. Why parent guilt is a trap. First, let's get real. Parent guilt isn't just an emotion, it's a cultural phenomenon. We're bombarded with Instagram perfect moms, Pinterest worthy crafts, and LinkedIn posts about having it all. But here's the truth. Guilt thrives on comparison. And when we compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, we lose every time. Guilt isn't a badge of honor. It's not proof you care. It's proof you're human. So let's reframe it. The 3 types of parent guilt and how to beat them. Guilt type 1. I'm not doing enough. Raise your hand if you've ever felt a pang of guilt because your kid isn't enrolled in music classes, robotics camp, or swimming class. Go ahead, I'll wait. Maybe you've scrolled through social media and seen other parents posting about their children's packed schedules, coding workshops, violin recitals, elite soccer leagues, and wondered, am I failing my kid by not keeping up? Here's the truth. The pressure to do enough is a trap. It's fueled by comparison, societal expectations, and an endless stream of curated highlight reels that make it seem like everyone else is optimizing their child's potential while you're just trying to get through the day without burning dinner. But what if enough isn't a fixed standard? What if it's fluid, changing with each season of life? The fix, swap, I'm not doing enough for I'm doing enough for right now. Let's break this down. 1. Basic needs met. Check. Did your kid eat today? Even if it was chicken nuggets for the 3rd time this week. Are they clothed? Mismatched socks count. Did they sleep at a safe, warm place? Even if bedtime was a battle. These are the foundations of parenting, and if you've checked these boxes, you're already winning. 2. Emotional security. Double check. Did they feel loved today? A hug, a high five, or even a tired smile at the end of a long day counts. Were they heard? Maybe you listened to their rambling story about Minecraft, or their frustration over a lost toy. Emotional connection isn't measured in hours of enrichment activities. It's in the small, consistent moments of presence. 3. The myth of optimal childhood. The idea that kids need a non-stop curriculum of skill building to succeed is overblown. Research shows that unstructured play, downtime, and even boredom are critical for creativity and resilience. That lazy afternoon spent building a blanket fort? That's learning. The hour they spent staring at clouds? That's curiosity in action. 4. Your sanity matters too. Parenting isn't a martyrdom competition. If you're running yourself ragged trying to do it all, you're not just burning out. You're modeling exhaustion, not excellence. Kids benefit far more from a parent who's emotionally available than one who's constantly hustling them to the next activity. Guilt type 2. I'm too tired to be present. You're exhausted. The baby was up all night. Work drained you. And the mountain of laundry is laughing at you. Now your kid is bouncing around, begging you to play. And all you can think is, I just need 5 minutes of silence. Cue the guilt. Shouldn't I be more engaged? Am I failing because I'm too tired to be the fun, energetic parent? Here's the reality check. Kids don't need a Pinterest-perfect parent. They don't need elaborate crafts, non-stop entertainment, or a mom or dad running on superhero energy. What they do need is you. Even if you, right now, is a sleep-deprived, coffee-chugging version who can barely keep their eyes open. The fix, small, focused moments beat forced marathon play. You don't have to be on for hours to be a good parent. In fact, trying to push through exhaustion often leads to resentment, distraction, and a kid who senses your frustration. Instead, try this. 1. The 10-minute miracle. Set a timer for 10 minutes and give your child your full attention. No phone, no multitasking, no mentally running through your to-do list. Let them choose the activity, even if it's the same pretend tea party for the 100th time. Why it works. Kids crave quality over quantity. 10 minutes of undivided attention makes them feel seen and valued more than 2 hours of you being physically there but mentally checked out. Bonus. You might find that fully immersing yourself in their world, even briefly, actually recharges you more than scrolling mindlessly on your phone. 2. Permission to be a low-energy parent. You don't have to be the entertainer. Some of the best parenting moments happen when you're not forcing enthusiasm. I'm tired, but I'd love to listen to you tell me about your day. Let's snuggle and watch one episode together. You build the blocks, and I'll cheer you on from a couch. Kids don't need a performer. They need a safe, loving presence. 3. The power of later, without guilt. It's okay to say, I need a little rest first, but then we'll play. Kids learn patience, empathy, and that adults have limits too. Just be sure to follow through when you've had a chance to recharge. 4. The magic of microconnections. If you're truly running on empty, look for tiny ways to connect. A silly face across the room. A high five when they show you their drawing. A quick hug before you slump onto the couch. These small moments add up, and they're often what kids remember most. Guilt type 3. I'm failing at work and parenting. You rushed out of a meeting early to make it to the school play, only to realize you forgot the costume. Or maybe you were up late, finishing a project, only to face a tantrum the next morning because you were too exhausted to be the patient parent you wanted to be. The voice in your head hisses, you're half-assing everything. You're not a good employee, and you're not a good parent. Here's the hard truth. Trying to excel at work and parenting 100% of the time is a recipe for burnout. The myth of having it all was invented by people who probably had full-time nannies and a personal assistant. For the rest of us, it's about balance, not perfection. The fix: drop the double guilt. You're doing better than you think. 1. The superhero reframe. Repeat after me. I am not failing. I am juggling 2 full-time jobs with no training. You're keeping tiny humans alive while also meeting deadlines. You're negotiating with toddlers and clients. You're a master of pivoting from spreadsheets to snack time. That's not failure. That's next-level adaptability. 2. The good enough revolution. At work, some days, you hit it out of the park. Other days, you reply to emails with "per my last message" and call it a win. At home, some nights, it's homemade meals. Other nights, it's cereal for dinner. Both are okay. The goal isn't perfection. It's showing up in the ways that matter most. 3. Batch tasks and set boundaries. I'm working for 30 minutes. Then we'll build Legos. Then stick to it. After this call, I'm all yours for snack time. Mommy, Daddy has a deadline today, so we'll order pizza and watch a movie. Kids don't need constant attention. They need predictable attention. When they know you'll follow through, they learn to trust your word, even when you're busy. 4. The 80-20th rule of parenting and work. 80% of the time, be present where you are mentally, not just physically. 20% of the time, survival mode kicks in, and that's normal. Did you zone out during playtime because you were thinking about work? Did you miss a work email because you were dealing with a meltdown? That's not failure. That's being human. 5. Let go of the I should trap. I should be volunteering at school more. I should be staying later at the office. What if, instead of should, you asked, what's actually important today? Or what can I let go of without guilt? The guilt jar experiment. Here's a simple but powerful game changer. Every time guilt starts creeping in, whether it's because you missed a school event, ordered takeout again, or snapped after a long day, write it down and toss it in a. Call it your guilt jar. At the end of the week, take a few quiet minutes and read each one aloud. You'll be surprised. Around 90% of those guilt slips, they're either irrational, rooted in unrealistic expectations, or completely out of your control. See this. This isn't guilt. This is survival. And survival, in the face of exhaustion and pressure and relentless demands, is brave. It's fierce. It's human. So go ahead, toss that guilt away. Not because it doesn't matter, but because you matter more. Parenting isn't about perfection. It's about presence. Showing up even when you're messy, tired, overwhelmed, and questioning everything. The next time guilt whispers, you're failing, whisper right back, I'm doing my best, and that is enough. And if you ever forget that truth or need a little reminder, come back to this video. Let it hold space for you. Because you've got this, even when it doesn't feel like it. Final thought, you're not alone. Every working parent, every single one, feels this tug-of-war, this constant tension. But here's the real secret. Kids don't remember every moment you were distracted. They remember the hugs, the bedtime stories, the comfort of knowing you were there. And your career, it's not a one-shot sprint. It's a long, evolving marathon with space for breathers. So next time guilt tries to convince you that you're failing at both home and work, smile, laugh if you can, and say with quiet confidence, nope, I'm not failing, I'm balancing. And on some days, that's victory enough.